Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be explaining how I achieved this soft bridal look on my client, so please watch till the end to see the look we switch into for our traditional wedding. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is a skin prep. She has dry skin, so I'm going to go in heavy with my moisturizing product. So the first thing I went on to apply is this hydrating spray from Roshun. Then after that I just use my hand to massage that in, and I make sure to use my fan at every process. You need to allow your products to sink in properly before you go in to the next product. So the next thing I applied is this snail mucin from Cosrx. It adds further hydration to our skin, and I'm just going to use my hand to massage that properly into our skin. Then I'm going to use my fan also to fan it down. So this my bride is a returning client and also my friend, so I already have an idea on what she would like. She's the kind of person that does not like too much blush in her makeup, and I was already given a mood board on what the entire look is going to be. So for our court and civil wedding, I decided to do a very soft, sultry bridal glam. So I went on to apply moisturizer all over her face, and the brush I'm using to apply it is a brush from Zoeva. It's a set of brush from that brand. So I'm going to be using my hand also to work all of that product in. So the next product I'm going to be applying is this sweat block from Adventure. I'm going to be using my cotton pad to apply it. She's going to have her makeup all day, so her makeup have to last the entire day. After that, I only applied the sweat block only on her T-zone. Then after that, I'm going to go in to apply my primer from Rimmel. I forgot to mention, before you go in to apply any skin prep at all, please always make sure you work on a clean canvas. Use your cotton pad and a micellar water to clean any residue on your client's face. I don't care if you just had a bath or just wash your face. Clean any residue on their face first before going on to apply your skin prep. So on this day, the hairstylist kept on moving my tripod and phone, so I lost some clips, please bear with me, but I still made sure to film the most important part of this tutorial. So next is my skin work. Can you guys see that skin match? I added two foundation together, Maybelline Super Stay in 375 and 370. I mixed that together to get this a perfect shade. So I just applied that all over and used my beauty blender. My beauty blender is from Alabama. The next I went on to apply a contour. Like I said, she's a minimalistic type of bride, so I wasn't doing too much, so I only applied a little blush. My blush is from, I can't remember the brand, and the contour shade I use is, I think, Super Stay, Maybelline Super Stay in 375, the darkest shade. So I only went on to apply it very lightly. I wasn't trying to change her entire look, I just wanted a little bit of definition. Then next I went on to apply a concealer, and this concealer shade is 046 from Nuban Beauty. Please guys, I'm going to list all of these products that I'm using in the description box, as I can't remember some of it right now. So I'm just going to be working it in with my beauty blender. I'm also going to be using this brush from Zoeva also. So I'm going to be applying it under her eye, also at T-zone. I'm just going to blend that seamlessly. I was really light-handed, and I was going in little, as you can see, with my product. After that, I'm going to be setting the places I highlighted with my concealer with a setting powder from Merak. It's in the shade Cinnamon. I'm not sure I showed that clip here. So I'm going to be using my setting spray also to set the entire face. Then I'm going to go in to apply my powder all over the face. I'm going to be using a powder shade in Maroon from the V Beauty powder palette, and I'm going to apply it all over her face as our overall powder shade. Then next I'm going to do a powder contour. I did the cream contour earlier on, so I'm going to be doing the powder contour now, and the brush I'm using is from MSQ. I'm going to be doing that to give definition to her cheekbones. I'm also going to be applying it over her temple. Then next I went on to apply a powder blush, and I used this blush from CPD, and I'm going to be applying only little. Like I said, she doesn't really like too much blush on her face, so I'm going to be applying it over the contour. Then next I'm going to bake her face. Honestly, baking has to be my favorite part of makeup. Aside the fact that it highlights the under eye, it also helps to catch fallout from the eyeshadow. Then after baking, I'm going to just prep eyebrow, and I'm going to be using my spoolie and my brow tamer from Brows by Dammel. I think that's the name. Can you guys see how I'm trying not to use any product that is too harsh or too dark for our skin tone? And also, I'm going to be doing reverse contour just to add a little definition to the face. And I'm also going to be defining the nose. I'm going to be using, I can't remember the shade I used to contour the nose, but I wasn't using anything too dark. It was quite close to a normal skin shade. Also, I'm using a brush from Zoeva. The look is already coming together. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate this skin work on my fine, beautiful melanin bride? If you're not booking me this 2025, you're on a long thing. My Instagram link is going to be in the description box. Please click on the link to see other works that I have done over there. Now let's get back to the tutorial. So after, I did the brow, the lips first, yeah. Anyways, I'm using this brow gel liner from Hegei and Esther in the shade, I think toffee. I think it's in toffee, to line our lips. And I'm also going to be using a nude lip stain at the middle of our lips, and I'm going to blend that in together. In makeup, the key is to blend seamlessly. There's no room for harsh lines. So I'm just using, this brush also is from MSQ. So I'm going to be using that to blend the nude and the brow gel liner together. I feel whatever it is I'm doing is self-explanatory already. So I think I went on to reapply that lip liner because I feel like the nude lip stain was overshadowing the lip liner. So yes. After that, I went on to do my eyeshadow. Remember, we already prepped the eyebrow, but I do my eyeshadow first because it's easier. So I'm going to be using this eyeshadow base from Viange. Yes, from Viange. And I'm also going to be starting off with my transition. And this brown shade is from Annie's Meets the Brown. So I started off by using a brown shade first, the lightest brown shade in that palette first. And I'm also going to be blending it in a sweeping motion. Like I said, everything is blending in this makeup game. There's no room for harsh line. So I think I used 2 to 3 brushes to achieve this particular eye look. This particular one from MSQ, and I think 2 from Zoeva. If you're someone that does our own personal makeup, I'll recommend this Zoeva brush set. It has every brush that you need to do a complete makeup look in that set. Anyways, after using that light brown shade, I'm also going to be using a slightly darker brown shade also. So basically what I was doing was, I'm going to be using that Zoeva brush to apply the eyeshadow shade. Then I'm going to be using that brush from MSQ to blend in between the eyeshadow. Basically rinse and repeat, honestly. Till you feel, you're going to blend till you feel there are no harsh line. One eyeshadow shade does not have to stand one place. Then I think I went on to, my main color for this eyeshadow was this nude, I don't know the kind of color I need to call it, this nude brownish color. It's nude, but I feel like it has this brownish hue color. You guys are going to see why I said this particular eyeshadow has this brown undertone to it. So what I just did was, I'm just going to apply, and I'm also going to be using that brush that has that brown eyeshadow to blend out any harsh line there. I'm just going to allow you guys to enjoy this beautiful eye look. I'm also going to be reapplying that lip stain. I felt like the lips was too bare, so I went back to reinforce that nude lip stain back into the lips. Then I went on to apply my eyeliner. I used this gel liner from Karite, the black gel liner there from Karite, to just outline our eyes. On this day, I wasn't too sure of the eye look I was going to go for. I just know it has to be a simple look. I'm not going to be adding any glitters or shimmers because this look is for our white wedding. But stick around to see how I added glitters to our look for a traditional wedding. So now I'm going to be doing our brows. I lost some of the clips for this brow tutorial. As you can see, I already did one part of the eye. I'm so sorry, bear with me again. The hairstylist caused this. But what I just did was I outlined with a brow pencil. Okay, this is a black brown pencil from, I don't know the brand. So what I just did was outline with this black pencil. Then I'm going to be using this Davies pencil to slightly fill it in. We want this brow to be looking as natural as possible. But really guys, what do you guys think of this eye look? I feel like it came out beautifully well. Also, if you've watched up to this point and you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video. What do you guys think of this look? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have any look you want me to recreate or any eye look you want me to recreate, I'm at your service. Just let me know in the comment section down below. So afterwards, I went on to highlight the brows with my concealer from Nuban Beauty, the same concealer I use in highlighting our under eye. So I'm going to just blend it in, and I'm going to be using a powder shade to also set that brow. So guys, we are almost at the end of this video, so I'm just going to be using a smaller brush to blend our under eye. I'm also going to be using a powder shade all over our face again. Basically things I've actually done before, I'm just going to be reinforcing that again. I'm also going to be retouching my contour, the nose contour, everything, basically everything that I've done before. I'm just going to be retouching it again. And I'm going to be using this my setting spray from Ushas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. It's a brand that I've never heard of, but it is so good. It is also affordable. It just breaks down that powdery look. I love this spray so much. I feel like it's underrated and it's not popular. People don't really know much about it. Can you guys see how it breaks down that powdery look? Can you guys see my bride nodding in satisfaction? Yes. I'm so sorry guys, I did not film the process of the traditional look, but I only added glitters, I added colors to her cheeks, I added highlights also, which I did not do in the white wedding look. I added a pink color to her lips. I just added color basically that I didn't do for our white wedding look. I'm just going to allow you guys to enjoy. My bride is so beautiful. Please don't forget to like, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye.